Okay, it's time for some Nicki Minaj. Let Me Calm Down is the name of the song featuring J. Cole. This has got to be good. Nicki Minaj scares me every single time because I never know what's coming. J. Cole, smooth and steady as always. Tom Stevens, your resident psychotherapist. Reaction therapy, mental health. Is it in this song? Let's find out without further ado. Here we go, Nicki Minaj, Let Me Calm Down featuring J. Cole. Woo! Yeah, yeah, yeah. And all these stuffed animals look really, really cool. These little bears here. They're all dressed in their chains, got their bling on. Pink.
Pull up and I almost hit him. He acting like I ain't always with him. My heart saying I love him while I'm screaming out I hate him. And ain't no more debating, this time it's the ultimatum. I never forgot where I was at the first day I met him. Yeah, it was love at first sight, but I ain't never sweat him. I knew if it was meant to be that one day I would let him. 20 years later, them decisions, I don't regret them. Just wish you would give.
Who is this about? I need to know this. He acting like I ain't always with him. Especially when she says, I never forgot where I was the first day I met him. It was love at first sight. I didn't sweat him though. I just kind of played chill, but love at first sight. And then 20 years later, those decisions, I don't regret them. Like I'm proud of the decisions that I made. Who is this?
To be that one day I would let them. 20 years later, them decisions, I don't regret them. Just wish you would give me space when I really need it.
Yeah.
To be alone in my zone when I'm really heated.
Yeah.
Just cause I am quiet, don't mean you're defeated. Wish you ain't need me to feel like you're completed.
Wow.
I don't wanna say something mean when I don't mean it. Million missed calls, I don't wanna talk. Just did a detox, now I wanna spark.
Whoa, this is really something, y'all. These lyrics. Just because I'm quiet, don't mean you're defeated. Just because I shut down or I'm quiet or I'm to myself, doesn't mean it's over. Doesn't mean I don't care about you. Doesn't mean you're out. Doesn't mean it. That is really good insight, I think. Wish you ain't need me to feel like you're completed. Man, codependency. You know, I wish you didn't need me to feel complete. Like the person you're with that means the most should be the one that adds to your life. It doesn't complete your life. And I know that's mincing words, but sometimes the codependency is without you, I am less. I am not, I can't live the same. And the complement to that is the opposite side is with you, so much more is added to my life. But without you, I can go on. I can survive. I can thrive. I can live a great life. But we have to be careful when that other person is what we need to fulfill our lives, because then it gets dangerous. It gets codependent. They feel the suction and it's just not going to be good. Because you just got to have this constant barrage of contact. Are we okay? Are we okay? Are we okay? Do you love me? Do you love me? Wow. Those are really good words.
Just did a detox, now I wanna spark. And it was beautiful. They say you're beautiful. You're so irresistible. Take me to somewhere mystical. You're so
Haven't heard but afraid of her. She bad as fuck, but hard to deal with, and it ain't her fault. She got ambition like the niggas in a vision for herself, so she can't rest until she feel like she done made a mark. So if you love her, then you gotta learn to play your part. Sometimes you gotta play the...
J. Cole just spit it out. It's like here comes this guy version of like, all right, let's talk, y'all. Having her ain't for the faint of heart. Just starts right out of the gate. You better have your A game. It's not for people who are soft. It's not for people who are weak. You got to be strong. You got to be confident. You got to be secure. And that's what you need with the person that you're with, who is your everything. Is I got to be secure of the fact that they love me and they care about me. She bad is hard to deal with. That ain't her fault. That's just, it probably comes from the background, comes from where she come from. Oh, the vision for herself. Can't rest until she feel like she done made her mark. She just goes. She's got stuff to do. So he's just laying out, like, if you're going to play this game, you got to be able to know what the rules are, and you got to be able to know how to just stay in your lane for a little bit. Man, J. Cole.
Deal with and it ain't her fault. She got ambition like the niggas in a vision for herself, so she can't rest until she feel like she done made a mark.
Yep.
So if you love her, then you gotta learn to play your part.
Play it.
Sometimes you gotta play the bet, but when you do, make sure you play it smart. All these niggas want her, so they hating hard. They talking slick and make you wanna pull a rated R. You like a lover, like a brother, like a manager, and A&R, plus a therapist when it start raining hard. Her life was trauma filled, it left her with a tainted
So
heart.
good. He's just laying it all out. You got to be everything. Man, it's like brother, manager, A&R. What is A&R? Plus a therapist. When should start raining hard. When it's raining hard, you got to be the therapist for her. Her life was trauma-filled. It left her with a tainted heart. The trauma does it every time. Trauma makes you relive the fear that it's going to happen again. So therefore, you keep a distance from people. And that's what you have to learn. That's why therapy matters. You can learn to deal with that trauma so you know it's not necessarily going to repeat itself every single time again. Y'all, listen to this.
They talking slick and make you want to pull a rated R. You like a lover, like a brother, like a manager, A&R, plus a therapist when it start raining hard. Her life was trauma filled, it left her with a tainted heart. Yeah, you the nigga that she want to tat her name across.
Yeah.
But you need patience and a lot of extra faith in God to keep the family together at a time when it's so regular to break apart. So God forbid y'all got a kid, therefore I hate the thought. It's you and her against the world until it ain't no more. Breath in your lungs, I'm just a messenger, but God is who this message is from. I wanna send you my respect because I rep for the ones that hold their wifey down despite all of the extras that come.
God.
Wonder Willie Smith, these silly niggas heckle and shun as if their life is somehow perfect and they never been plunged into a dark place. So I can't respect when it's done. It's family first through the worst, coming second to none.
Man, family first. It's family first. You got to stick with it. Do you hear those two things? You need patience and faith. You need patience and faith. You've got to be able to stay strong. So much stuff in relationship here, y'all, to be able to soak in. There's so much good stuff in this. Nicki, J. Cole.
When it's done, it's family first through the worst, coming second to none.
Yep.
You're so irresistible. Take me to somewhere mystical. You're so
Man, that was so good. Nicki Minaj, Let Me Calm Down, featuring J. Cole. I was scared at first. No need to be. Such a cool beat, poppy rhythm, and nothing but facts about relationships. She's trying to be vulnerable. She's trying to just put it out there. She's not trying to be a you know what and be like, I don't care about you. She's saying, I care. I'm going to try. I'm going to do my best. But I need you to know this about me. And J. Cole's saying, look, to the guy, he's like, you've got to be able to know who you are and be confident. If you're going to be with somebody like this, you better be able to bring your A game. You better be able to stand in there and say, I love you. You got to have good boundaries, but you've also got to be able to know how to be patient. how to be a therapist, how to be a friend, how to be a manager, how to be all those things. I don't know who this is about, but I can't wait to know. It's like there was a child in there too. So I don't know who that was. Remember, it's Hidden Real Therapy. Just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want help, check the links in the description. Please leave us your comments. Tell me what it all is about, who this is about, and what you got out of it, because, man, mental health matters, and this is what it's for. Music like this. See you on the next Reaction Therapy.